Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris Man. As always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. I'm going to entitle this video Adults Looking Through Adult Eyes. I've done a few of these. They're like a little mini series. Seeing Through Adult Eyes, O'Brien Love Light. Now, I did a couple of ones before. It was Saturday Night Live, Saturday Night Fever. And when I first seen that movie when I was in high school, wonderful movie, great dancing, great choreography, great music, historical soundtrack. Was very entertaining at the show. I watched it about a couple of days ago with my wife, and I realized how awful this movie was in this sense. The characters were racist. The main character and his boys, they were male chauvinist pigs. They treated the women in that movie like absolute garbage. So it's just interesting how you see through adult eyes as you get older and you realize the full scope of this movie or project. So today it's going to be O'Brien's Love Light. O'Brien was an artist in the late 80s or mid 80s. Great singer, great composer, great piano player. He did a remake of Stevie Wonder's song, You and I. Now, when you step to a Stevie tune and you do it justice, you a bad mother, okay? Just that simple. So when the video for Love Light came out, people came to me and said, did you see the video? Did you see the video? I'm like, yeah. No, you need to see the full video. The full video? Yeah. And they showed it after midnight on MTV. Now, mind you, O'Brien's image was a real clean-cut, handsome guy, Nothing risque, nothing pushing an envelope like a Prince was back in the day. Prince coming up on stage and, bikini underwear and high heels and all that. And even Prince didn't take it there. I don't know anybody, what I'm about to describe to you in the video, ever took it there. David Lee Roth, the rock guys never took it there. They just had very nice, shapely women in bikinis dancing on cars. That's the most risque that you would expect from them or get from them. So I finally got a chance to see the full version. After midnight on MTV, I was speechless because this is what happened. The song is about kind of like shining your love light on me and then your response. So in the video, it's like this electricity that was going over into houses and, and the women were becoming sexually aggressive towards their men. And it was like 3 scenarios. And the first one, it was a black couple. They would sit on the couch at home, and then a little electricity came in and went through the house, and it zapped them, and it knocked the couch over, and they were sitting on it. Then the next camera shot showed them laying on the ground or on the floor, and she had a dress on, I think, and she took and ripped the dress open, and her breast was exposed. Like, whoa, huh? Really? You only see this in like R-rated movies at the show. Now, this is, mind you, back in the 80s, 2021. I wouldn't be surprised, but they haven't even taken it that far in 2021. You see the women in their thongs shaking and jiggling or whatever they want to call it, trunking or whatever. But you wouldn't see no breast exposed. Then they cut away. Then when they cut back, the man was jumping on top of her and he was naked. And she was all of a sudden now naked. I'm like, huh? And then the second one, it was a librarian, nerdy type of book woman. The electricity hit her. It was a guy, stay at the table with glasses on. He's a nerd too. She knocks him down, takes off her top, her breast exposed, little tiny panties on, and all over him. And then the third one was very similar. And throughout these scenarios, they showed O'Brien's band performing at a power plant. I'm like, first of all, the placement is kind of odd, but as you think about the title of the song and the story behind the song, it kind of makes sense. Electricity there in the power plant. But I have never seen then or now, and of course, they are more liberal now than they were 20, 30 years ago. To this day, I've never seen a video with women exposing their breast, okay? Now, I'm talking about in little tiny bras and they got big boobs. I'm talking about you see breasts and nipples, nothing hiding the breast. And I'm saying to myself, who thought that was a good idea? Because O'Brien's image was a clean-cut, handsome performer. He wasn't, again, risque like a Prince back in the day. coming up on stage in his underwear and high heels. So I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but it was a bad idea because it really hurt his image. And in the music industry, image is everything. You want to grab a large audience that respect what you do and they love what you do. Now, you can also do the opposite. You come in as a bad boy, a real risque kind of dude, and the people like that openness and being frank. And that works for some artists, but that was not O'Brien's MO. That was not his persona. So I don't know who thought that was a good idea to do that. Because again, that was back in the mid 80s. Here it is, 2021. Even up until now, you don't see anybody doing any of that. I haven't seen a video recently with women actually exposing their breasts and half naked or naked, So again, I don't know who thought that was a good idea because it definitely did not it definitely did not help his image. It hurted it. It was damaged because it's like now everybody see him in a different light. And it's like those scenes really didn't even match up with the video. It's like, this is, straight lace, PG rated, not PG, just G rated video. And then you mix a mixture of X ratedness into this video. And it had no place in this video. So I thought I'd just share that with you because even then I thought it was outrageous. And I seen it recently. I'm like, man, that was really outrageous for then and still now. So I'm going to leave a link down here so you guys can see the full video so you can see what I'm talking about. And as always in these videos that I've been doing recently, share some of your experiences as far as something you revisited and you look at it now through your eyes now as an adult and you get a different perception now than you did then, like I did with Saturday Night Fever. I'm like, whoa, And with this, like I said, with this video, I thought it was foul when it first came out in the 80s. I'm like, man, why did they do this? O'Brien is a cool, clean-cut, handsome dude, and they're going to interject this X-ratedness, trash, garbage into his video. They took it too far. Those scenes had no place in that man's video, Because, again, his image is not, he going to push the envelope. What he going to do this time in this video? None of that. He don't come up on stage half naked or nothing. So I don't understand who thought that was a good idea. Who thought that was a good idea? And on that note, I'm going to sign off until next time. And as always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel.